This is 7 National News, and in our top story. In his capacity as ruler of Dubai, UAE Vice President and Prime Minister His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum has issued Law No. 33 of 2015, establishing the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Global Initiatives Establishment. The law sets out the objectives of the establishment, including supporting the comprehensive strategy of the UAE in the field of humanitarian and social development, establishing the overall framework and strategies for the establishment's subsidiaries, launching programs, projects and initiatives to enhance humanitarian work and promoting a humanitarian and charitable culture in the UAE and beyond. The establishment is also responsible for drafting and coordinating the media and communication framework for the establishment and its subsidiaries, enhancing coordination and collaboration between the establishment's subsidiaries and streamlining and directing the subsidiaries' efforts domestically, regionally and internationally. The foundations and organizations on whom this law is binding are Noor Dubai Foundation, UAE Water Aid, Al Jalila Foundation, Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. 2015 has seen the Abu Dhabi City Municipality achieve an Emiratisation rate of 87%, covering those posted or non-posted within the organisation structure, as well as contracted personnel. The number of Emirati employees is now 2,058 against 314 expatriates, totaling 2,372 employees. The Emiratisation rate in the municipality's organisational structure has hit 94%, with number of Emirati employees in the organisational structure amounting to 2,013, with 149 non-Emirati employees. The Abu Dhabi City Municipality has been making significant progress over the past years in creating employment opportunities for UAE nationals, especially in the technical and administrative fields. It has provided new graduates with the proper training and qualifications in various sectors, which has opened a plethora of opportunities for Emirati job seekers and raised the Emiratisation rates in Abu Dhabi City Municipality to yet higher levels. For the future, the municipality is set to continue its efforts to achieve the strategic objective of securing 95% of job opportunities for Emiratis out of the total municipal workforce. Around 2 million people are expected to attend New Year celebrations in Dubai. Dubai Police and the Roads and Transport Authority held a joint press conference earlier today at Ema HQ in downtown, reconfirming the plans for the festivities. According to officials, there will be separate pedestrian paths from 3 metro stations, Burj Khalifa, Financial Centre and Business Bay, leading to the areas where festivities will be held near Dubai Mall. One of the paths will be for bachelors, another for families, and a third for people who have bookings in Dubai Mall and the areas around it. RTA officials confirmed that the metro and tram will be working 24 hours starting 5:30 a.m. on Thursday. Additionally, police will be closing some streets that lead to Dubai Mall and Burj Khalifa. Colonel Abdullah Khalifa Al-Marri of the Dubai Police said during the press conference that people can use the Event Security Committee's smartphone app, available in both Arabic and English, to know more about the event's arrangements, parking areas, paths and more. They can also communicate with the committee through various social media channels using hashtag #MyDubaiNewYear, as well as the Dubai Media Office, RTA, Dubai Police, Emaar and Dubai Tourism.
Our advice to the people who would like to come to Burj Khalifa area to attend the New Year ceremony, we advise them to go to the social networking that belong to RTA, Emaar, Dubai Police, to look at the latest information and details about what's going on the site. And we advise them also to look at the main public transport, like the metro, buses, or to park somewhere close by the area. So that's our advice to them.
Actually, last year was very much successful compared to the previous years because we have accommodated more than 1,800,000 people in this area. This year, from the lessons learned, we have done different things. Like, as I said, we have dedicated some road for public transport, like Asail Road. We have also, made like a zone area for pedestrian, because once they exit from the area, we have to have a good crowd management for those people who are exiting from that area. So what we have done like a zones in that area, so that we distribute people on the public transport buses in that area actually. And of course, other aspects with regard to, Twitter and other things, so that we increase the messages to the public.
The UAE Ministry of Public Works has announced plans to undertake 7 new road projects in various emirates at a total cost of 780 million dirhams. It was announced that the ministry is in the process of hiring a consultant to study the implementation of all the road projects covering the emirates of Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah and Fujairah. The projects include the development of the Sharjah to Ad-Daid Road, the 14-kilometer Al-Ittihad Road in Ras Al Khaimah, extension of Emirates Road from At-Tawa'in to Ras Al Khaimah Ring Road and Kalba Ring Road to Al Hayl Phase 1, apart from Sham Border Ring Road and Khurfa Khan Western Ring Road Phase 2. The Minister of Public Works, His Excellency Dr. Abdullah bin Mohammed Bil Hayf al-Nuwaimi, was quoted as saying that the UAE is counted among the world's top-ranking countries, both in terms of quality of roads and adopting highest international standards for implementing road projects, and he is hopeful that the new road projects will help in sustainable development while also driving the economic growth and social welfare of UAE residents. And in the capital, ADNOC Distribution has announced the temporary closure of 4 service stations for the executive of general maintenance works and upgrades of infrastructure facilities. It was mentioned that As-Sada, Al-Maha and Al-Manasir service stations located in the city of Abu Dhabi will be closed with immediate effect, while Al-Hayr service station in Al Ain will remain closed from the 1st of January next year. The 4 stations are scheduled to open after a period of 4 months following the completion of renovation works. The Vice President Marketing and Corporate Communication Division at ADNOC Distribution, Khalid Hadi, was quoted as saying that ADNOC Distribution regularly upgrades and enhances its facilities and infrastructure, which helps in adopting world-class practices and standards in terms of delivering top-quality services to motorists. The National Media Council has announced its first activity for 2016 themed UAE Reads. The initiative falls within the framework of the UAE's Year of Reading 2016 initiative. As one of the early priorities of the program, NMC will launch an account on Instagram under the name UAE Reads to encourage the public to read and post their pictures accompanied by the hashtag UAE Reads in order to be featured on the account. The Council also plans to participate in upcoming book fairs in both Abu Dhabi and Sharjah and leverage the platforms to launch a series of activities and initiatives. Additionally, NMC will forge collaborations with leading Emirati publishing houses and institutions in order to spread the culture of reading and make it an integral part of people's lives. And finally, this evening, Masdar Institute researchers have successfully demonstrated that desert sand from the UAE could be used in concentrated solar power facilities to store thermal energy up to 1000 degrees Celsius. The research project called Sandstock has been seeking to develop a sustainable and low-cost gravity-fed solar receiver and storage system using sand particles as the heat collector, heat transfer and thermal energy storage media. Desert sand from the UAE can now be considered a possible thermal energy storage material. Its thermal stability, specific heat capacity and tendency to agglomerate have been studied at high temperatures. In parallel to sand characterization, a laboratory-scale prototype was tested with a small solar furnace at a laboratory in Odelo, France. The next step of the project is to test an improved prototype at the pre-commercial scale at the Masdar Institute solar platform using the beam-down concentrator, potentially in collaboration with an industrial partner.